Hi everyone, I'm Dave Boardman and I'd like to welcome you to ERL 590, Designing Online Learning Experiences. It is the summer of 2015 and we're ready to get going. So this class was designed to help folks either in education, in nonprofits or policymakers or administrators to think about how to bring education into online environments and create experiences for students that would sort of mirror the very best of classroom teaching, of face-to-face teaching, but in an online world. So some of you may be here because you are educators who want to do a few things online with students. Others might want to take their courses and make them fully online experiences. And others may just want to think about the policy ramifications, about what school could look like when more of our students are working online rather than purely in a face-to-face environment. For whatever reason you came here, welcome, and I think this class will give you hopefully what you're looking for, and if not, hopefully you'll let me know so that you have that opportunity. This class is going to go very quickly. We are at the midpoint of June. Amazingly, school, or those of us working in classrooms right now, school has just a few weeks left. I'm sorry, a few days left. And we'll be right into July. The class runs until the end of July, July 31st, and I'm working very hard right now to set things up so that you can move through at your own pace. Currently, the only thing open will be week 1. It'll take me probably about a week to get things going so that you have a good chunk of the course ahead of you. What you will have from this moment forward is the end of the course. Your end goal is to do one of two things. Create either an online course or a significant part of your current course, and this has to be very individualized, but either an online course or current things you do with students, create those in an online atmosphere. That could mean perhaps you're teaching a English class next year and you would like to make it fully online. Or perhaps you'd like to take your Honors English 3 class and create a whole series of components that students can do online while they still have this face-to-face class with you. So that is sort of option A, is to create these teaching and learning experiences to take place on the internet for your students. In the past, people have done things like created a full-blown college comp class. Other folks have taken a science class and pulled certain pieces of each unit they did and created these online learning experiences for students that would enhance what they do in the classroom. And other folks have made like series of tutorials and sort of remediation experiences for students. This isn't the kind of class where, you know, here's one project, do this, and that's the grade. But the design is to make this really a workshop so that you are presented with a ton of research and lots of different opportunities, but in the end what you create is something that you can walk into your classroom with in the fall, push the on button, and it comes to life. And that's what, you know, I think that's what folks have asked for in the past, and I think that's what works great for this class. So that's option A. Option 2, for those of you who are not working in classrooms at the moment, whether you're in administration or nonprofits or something else, is to think about a full-blown system redesign. How do you take what we know about good online teaching and, good in-person, face-to-face teaching, and create a system, it could be school-wide, district-wide, or organization-wide, where online learning can take place. It's not just a flowchart, it's not just a paper, but it's a much bigger plan than that. To make these kinds of very loose, individualized projects work, we have to talk. So be brainstorming what you're thinking of for a final product. In a sense, it's sort of, why did you come to this class? What are you hoping to leave with? That's kind of your final project. You'll have opportunities to brainstorm ideas, to think about things, and to communicate those ideas with me and with other folks in the class. We'll sort of come to an agreement of what works as a final project for you, and you'll be sort of directing what you're doing in this class toward that final end. I hope that makes sense. Class takes place on Moodle. However, you can talk with me through a wide range of means. There will be a question forum in Moodle. You can message me directly through Moodle. I am also very glad to take phone calls, texts, Skype conversations, anything like that. So I think one of the keys, especially as we start off and especially with individualized final projects, is to communicate. Please stay in touch. I will be in touch with all of you, especially as we get rolling. But should you have any questions at all, of course, please let me know. I have taken online courses all throughout my graduate career. I finished my doctoral work in 2012, and I really love taking online classes. I've had many drives, many long, lonely drives to Orono, and I've had some great in-person classes that I would not trade for the world, but I have also had some incredible online classes, and that's what I'm trying to bring here. I've been teaching online for a while, about 7 years through the University of Maine, and prior to that, and while I did that, I also taught online high school courses, especially an online journalism class, which was really a great experience. It was a magazine journalism class with students from 3 or 4 different countries at the same time. So these students would learn concepts, they would work intensely on writing, they'd get steady feedback, and over the course of a semester would produce a magazine with profiles from Vietnam, Italy, Venezuela, and Connecticut. So I see a lot of possibility for online learning. Anyway, welcome to the class. You get a sense of what we'll be doing, and we'll see you online.